Divine Masculine, what's up? Welcome to my channel. Am I tripping or not? Tarot. My name is Cockfrost, but you could call me the Ghetto Nun. I'm here to do a what the fuck is up with you reading for the next 7 days. I do cuss in my readings and give no fucks about it, so if you do, please get the fuck on. I do start all my cards out upright in my deck. I don't believe in starting out with reversals because that's some bullshit. Also, I pre-shuffle, lay some cards out just to see what's going on with you. Please keep in mind this may or may not resonate with every single Divine Masculine. Give no fit nuts. Info for private readings will be below the video. So first off, y'all, I want to say thank y'all to everybody that's sent their condolences and prayers for my homeboy. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. He definitely would tell me to get back to my motherfucking business and my paper and my money and shit. So none of that shit's going to hold me back. I'm always going to be on top and shit. That's all I'm going to say about that. But let's get started, Divine Masculine, okay? So I asked what energy you're going to be in for the next 7 days, right? You got the Magician with the Devil. And that came with the Occupation card and Joan Baez. Sees Candy's lady with the buff-ass arms. And then Joan Baez. Got the Six of Swords here. Got the Two of Cups with the Queen of Cups. And then that came out with the Privileged Lady and Little Richard. Is it Lil or Little? Is it Lil Richard or is it like Lil John or is it just Little Richard? Y'all let me know. I like to use my lifeline. Well, it says Little on the card, but you know. The Emperor with the Ten of Wands. The Emperor got clarified with the House card. And the Ten of Wands got clarified with Distant Horizons. And all of that got clarified with Neanderthal face, Neil Young, okay? Off top, Divine Masculine, you could be a Capricorn, an Aries, a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. I always say with the Magician, it could be any sign though, because all the tools are on the table. And then you got air out here, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, okay? Divine Masculine. The energy that you're going to be in for the next 7 days, right? You finally fucking got some pep in your step, G. Six of Swords, man. You leaving like this Magician and this damn devil here. It's about fucking time, right? You done woke up and smelled the fucking roses, G. Like, whoever these people think, people, places, things, right? All these motherfucking nouns and shit, right? People, places, and things that are toxic for you. I feel like you a part of this shit too. I feel like this is kind of your behavior as well. It's not that you're just leaving these people because I'd be an ass clown to just blame these people and be like, Divine Masculine was in such a toxic relationship. Like, no, he was a part of it. He wasn't just in the motherfucker. He was swimming in that bitch, okay? He was in the jacuzzi with all the motherfuckers and shit at the lodge, like Kurt on Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. He wasn't just in it. You know what I'm saying? He was a part of that shit. Putting work in that shit. Sees Candy's lady with the buff ass arms. I feel like you realize that shit now, Divine Masculine, with the Joan Baez card. It's almost like, number one, you realizing that shit didn't get you no motherfucking where. I don't know what. I feel like you actually manifested shit. Yes, you did with the Magician and the Devil. But you manifested fucked up shit. I don't know if I said you could be dealing with a Capricorn, but yes, you could. Or you could be a Capricorn. Excuse me, Divine Masculine, Divine Feminine, all the motherfuckers I named, okay? I feel like this is partly you, Divine Masculine. I feel like you leaving, like I said before in the Divine Feminine video yesterday, you, Divine Masculine, you leaving some karmic. You're done manipulating the karmic and the karmic is possibly done manipulating you. I say possibly because I feel like you done left this person or this shit before. It's the devil and the Magician. They know how to get a motherfucker back. So I'm praying you do turn into the Emperor, but I'm going to keep it 100 with you. Like, you know what I'm saying? This shit look real familiar, G. It look real familiar like a motherfucking Seinfeld episode or Friends on Nick and Night. This looked like this boat just turned right back around. It has in the past. I mean, look how buff your arms are. Them arms don't get buff like that just from one row. From one row your boat. You know what I'm saying? You roll back and forth to this karmic and shit. But the energy you in for the next 7 days. I guess maybe you seeing something different with the Joan Baez card about it. Like, okay, shit ain't happening. I'm not really manifesting shit. The shit I am manifesting ain't all that great. I feel like people taking advantage of you or you're realizing it. For some reason, Divine Masculine, I'm picking up that whatever, like I said, people, places, and things, whatever this is, you realize you're being taken advantage of now. That's the difference with this Joan Baez card is what I'm picking up on. You were a part of it, but you realize, I feel like you felt like, you know what I'm saying, that you were getting over on whoever the fuck this is, but y'all were getting over on each other. And you don't like when nobody get over on you. You like to just get over on people. Can I get an amen? Look, if you amen, Divine Masculine, you need to go and get the fuck on up out of here. Six of Swords, like I said, you leaving this shit. Whether it be temporarily or permanently for the next 7 days, you ditching some motherfuckers, okay? You headed straight to the Two of Cups, Queen of Cups, and guess who's on the Queen of Cups? She's your queen to be, right? There she is, Six of Swords, going straight to the Two of Cups, Queen of Cups, and the Privileged Lady. This is Divine Feminine. Divine Feminine is the Privileged Lady in this card. This is the energy that you in. That's at least what you thinking about doing, Six of Swords, because I ain't no motherfucking action to me. Six of Swords, they always say, it's leaving a bad situation to go to a better one. In your fucking head it is. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's like turning off a fucking scary movie because you about to go to bed. You know what I'm saying? That's all the fuck that shit is to me. Especially with Little Richard out here. I got a girl named Daisy. She almost drove me crazy. Woo! Right? You going crazy and shit, Divine Masculine. In your head. Six of Swords with Little Richard and shit. I feel like this is where you want to go. This is the energy you're going to be in for the next 7 days. You in your head about how to get to Divine Feminine. Because she's your queen to be. And free from infection. All right. Then you got the Emperor, right? And I was like, oh shit. But you stressed out about being the Emperor. Divine Masculine. I feel like the energy you're going to be in for the next 7 days. I feel like this is in regards to life, motherfucker. Like, you a baby daddy. I could tell just from the way this Emperor looked. Like, he looked like he ignoring all the kids when they call his name and everything. Like, he just sitting on the TV watching, sitting on the couch watching TV, watching football and shit. Kids running around like, daddy, daddy, daddy. And look at him. He's like, why did I have so many? Like, which one is that one? Hey, that's when the dads start calling the motherfuckers AU when they run by. That's how many kids you got, Divine Masculine. You start calling them motherfuckers AU. Because you don't even know. You just stressed out about the lifestyle that you chose. House came out to clarify this damn Emperor. That's why I know it's in regards to just bills, life, children, baby mamas. Shit you done accumulated, my man. You know what I'm saying? You a fucking masculine energy. So this is your role. I mean, shit, that's what society... Look, how you halfway with society? Because first, you know what I'm saying? If a woman dates multiple men, she's a hoe, right? If a man dates multiple women, then he's like some like big whatever the fuck, right? So how can you be okay with some of society's rules and not all of them? Society also says that you're the provider. So is the Bible, motherfucker. But, you know what I'm saying? If we just gonna stick with society, it's like you can't pick and choose when you want to be this emperor, G. That's what got you stressed out. 10 of Wands with the distant horizons. You know what I'm saying? You don't know. You just done made decisions that's there for the rest of your life. You don't know where they going. You don't know which kid, which hey you want to go to college. You know what I'm saying? Which hey you going to jail. Which hey you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just life, dude. You know what I'm saying? Neanderthal face. That's how animals live. That's how animals live. Gee, you know what I'm saying? Like I told you, not necessarily bad, because I said birds don't worry about where they going to get their food and where they eat and shit in regards to that type of animal. But it's like, shit, I mean, this is the life you chose, so you kind of just rolling with it like a fucking animal. You know what I'm saying? Like, a motherfucker may put kibble in your bowl today, a motherfucker may not. You know, Emperor got kibble, 10 of Wands does not. You know what I mean? It's just some days you eat and some days you not. Divine Masculine for the next 7 days. It's not that you can't. It's just you, basically, Divine Masculine, you taking care of your responsibilities, and it's kind of like you are sacrificing things is what I'm picking up on. So certain things that you would like to do, you are, or that you would normally do, you're not doing them because you know you have responsibilities and shit that you need to take care of. So that's another reason why you're leaving this damn magician and this devil and shit. Whoever the fuck this is, they took up a lot of your time and shit. They made you feel like you were this person or this place or this thing, right? Is something that pump it up. She got a good head on her butt. I pump it up. But this was the opposite though. Somebody was pumping your head up, but they weren't encouraging you. You know what I'm saying? They weren't inspiring you. Whoever this is, that's why the fuck you kept going back. You know what I'm saying? But now you're realizing that you were being manipulated. This is some old shit for the next 7 days. You realize that shit. Now you want to go get your divine feminine and you want to get your house in order, basically, is what I'm picking up on for the next 7 days. Okay? All right. Let's see how you feel about yourself. How's divine masculine feel about itself for the next 7 days? Uh-oh, that one flew on the floor. Not going to take it. 3 of Cups came out. So it looks like you want to have a good old time. Or you just wondering where you got all these bitches from because the 7 of Cups was under that. But because the 3 of Cups fell on the floor, I'm going to put it back. But you may just, I feel like, honestly, Divine Masculine, what I pick up from that is like, and this is how shit always goes, dude, right? So now that you got your sights on your booski, right, with the 6 of Swords and your ass done went crazy, you ain't combing your hair and shit, trying to get to the 2 of Cups, the Queen of Cups, and the Privileged Lady, Divine Feminine. Now all the other, whoever this is that you're leaving is not a part of that 3 of Cups and 7 of Cups. This a whole nother round of bitches. Norm, right? Like fucking Cheers and shit. I feel like other people are, the devil is in here. The devil is not welcome here, right? But because he's in your fucking energy for the next 7 days, I'm not surprised that that 3 of Cups came out with that 7 of Cups. You know what I mean? I'm not surprised because now whoever this is that you're getting away from, the devil's going to put somebody else there. So now, look, it's about to be a gang of bitches on your dick, Divine Masculine, for the next 7 days. You did come up as the emperor. You know what I'm saying? Like, you are that motherfucker. You are taking care of shit. And everybody loves a responsible motherfucker. Like, it just look good on a motherfucker, like a nice suit. You know what I mean? So I feel like they're going to be suitors after you, Divine Masculine. Just so you know. Anyway. How does Divine Masculine feel about himself for the next 7 days? 7 of Swords. I told you bitches was going to be on your dick. This just summed it all up in one card. Thank you, ancestors, right? They're like, we don't need to waste any more time. You basically said what the fuck just came out. 7 of Swords. You thinking about that old life, right? I feel like they be calling. I feel like you got little tricks calling and shit. Like somebody, again, remember, because whoever this is and this magician and this devil and shit, this was the motherfucker that was pumping your head up too. Remember, you love a good head pump, Divine Masculine. You love a good motherfucking hype man and mascot. You know what I'm saying? That's how you got all the karmics in the first place. And Divine Feminine at first was down. And she was like, but why would I be your mascot and I'm the lead singer of the band? Like, this doesn't make any sense. So I gotta go, bye, right? So then you found some motherfuckers that would. I feel like you, how you feel about yourself, you missing your cheerleaders, G. You missing them. And that's why they calling. That's why I'm saying you are manifesting shit. Yeah. Every time you think about like, damn, whatever happened to Trixie ass? That bitch used to be on my dick, right? Trixie call. Bing! Right? Devil and the magician. Be careful of what you manifest. We ain't even in the be careful section. But I don't like the devil here, right? I don't like him here, right? When he's here, anything can go down. It goes down in the dim. 7 of Swords is right under the motherfucking devil. That's how I know it's some little trick assholes and shit on your dick, or about to be, for the next 7 days. Be careful of getting your head pumped up on that artificial, superficial shit, Divine Masculine. We ain't even in that section. This is just how you feel about yourself. Oh, okay. Whoo! Judgment card. Hallelujah. But that's why I know the bitches are calling. You know what I'm saying? I feel like you already been like this looking at yourself because you were already in the energy of leaving motherfuckers and shit and leaving, you know what I'm saying, these toxic ass relationships. But how you feel about yourself is like, was that really me? Where was I the other day? And somebody was saying how you look back. I mean, I'm sure I've said this before, but somebody's like, you look back at yourself and you're like, I did that old stupid ass shit. I don't remember who that was. I don't know if it was a tarot reader, a fucking preacher, a mortician. I've been so many motherfucking places in the past couple days, y'all. I couldn't even fucking tell you. So, could have been the man at the fucking liquor store. I don't fucking know, okay? Regardless, Divine Masculine, how you feel about yourself, you starting to look at yourself like, was I really a fuck boy? You know what I'm saying? A fuck masculine? Like, yes, you really were. Divine Masculine. You could be a Libra for sure with this 7 of Swords and this Judgment. You starting to look at yourself with a whole new pair of eyes, G. That's how you feel about yourself. Yep, the Hermit. You could be a Virgo. It's almost like you're getting a better look at yourself. I feel like this is disappointment in yourself, Divine Masculine. Please don't sink into depression, boy, uninterrupted. Please don't do it. Winona Ryder, right? Please don't, man. I feel like it's a little dark. I don't like the devil up here, especially with the magician. You stressed out about being an emperor now, and now, you know what I mean? It's a little dark vibe, Divine Masculine. I'm going to keep it 100 with you. But it's not dark to the point where it's like overtaking the reading, but it's dark to the point where it's like you could either fucking climb out this hole, you know what I'm saying? You realize you in a hole, like, okay, I want to get the fuck out. Or you could just realize you in a hole and then just start panicking because you in a fucking hole. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's one of them type of things. That's how you feel about yourself. You feel like you kind of in a hole, like going back over all the shit that you possibly done. But you're wiser. I mean, shit. I ain't condoning all the fuck shit you did to people, but I'm saying you became wiser. It'd be worse if you did a bunch of fuck shit and didn't learn shit. Now, then we got a problem, son. then we got a problem. But it looked like you learning some shit. How you feel? You feel wiser from your mistakes. You're supposed to learn from them, right? Seven of Swords. We're on the Seven of Swords. Yep, King of Swords. You definitely could be an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. Like I said, Libra for sure, Virgo for sure. You cutting some shit out, divine masculine. What, you becoming a fucking monk, yo? You gonna be in the what they do, the little chants, or whatever the hell, right? That's you. And shit. I feel like you're getting real serious about cutting shit out. So look, this magician with this devil up here in your energy and shit, well, if you bout it, bout it. This say you bout it, bout it. I feel like you bout it with this King of Swords, this Judgment, and this Hermit. This is like some old, no, she's super duper sure, right? This show super duper, you about to graduate, right? You super duper senior. And now your super duper ass is graduating, divine masculine. That's when you finally learned it. You know what I'm saying? After like 8 years in high school and shit, your ass got it, right? Your parents still proud, motherfucker. We still gonna show up and shit. We will. And shit, they're gonna be like, oh, who's your baby? Like, the one with the gray beard, that's mine, right? Like, oh, I thought he was a teacher. Like, no, he's a student. It's okay, right? That type shit, divine masculine. But it's okay, Booski. You graduating, shit. That's what's up. Better late than never, right? You got your good enough diploma is what we call it out here, right? In regards to divinity. This just divine high school. This ain't even college yet, so I don't know how long you're going to be in that motherfucker, but I mean, I guess we'll get to spend some time together. We're all probably, the divine feminists are probably graduating and shit, and you're just coming in. Now, depending on how long you have to stay there and shit, they're like, at your graduation, they're going to be like, which one's yours? Like the one with the wheelchair. That's mine. Like, oh, I thought he was someone's grandpa. Like, he is. Like, oh, that type shit. But better late than never, divine masculine, right? One on the Judgment card. How you feel about yourself? Mature woman came out. Don't have to be a woman, of course, divine masculine. Just masculine energy. Mature period, motherfucker. On top of the Judgment card. That's why I said, look, you learned something. Whoever this, if you're a water sign, Aries, Capricorn, air sign for sure, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. I always say any sign with the Capricorn for sure, like I said, any sign with the Magician. But for sure, these signs, Virgo that I'm calling out and shit, this, you change, and I've been dealing with some new things. The way I like it, it's a damn shame. You was on your way to the house, money, keys to the range, right? You realize that shit like, damn, I had like some really good shit popping off, right? This is a return, this Six of Swords to this Two of Cups and this Queen of Cups and this privileged lady. Not all of them are a return, but this motherfucker look like he working hard to get to divine feminine on this Six of Swords and shit. So y'all done been through some things, divine feminine, divine masculine. So that's what I'm saying. This person has learned from this divine masculine. You made mistakes in regards to, I feel like, communicating with divine feminine. You got these swords out here. So you had to have left her. Six of Swords. Seven of Swords, you headed back. I told you this was a round trip ticket, motherfucker. I know what the fuck I be talking about. Six went straight to the fucking seven, right? But in your energy, you going backwards and shit. So you going back to divine feminine. That's what I'm saying. You sure. You realizing some good shit that you had. Something just clicked in that peanut ass head for the next 7 days. How you feel about yourself for the next 7 days, divine masculine? Like you just got smarter. Like dee-dee-dee. Like for real, dude. Like one of them big ass weights fell off the sky on your head, and instead of getting dumber, you got smarter. It's like, you remember them commercials or those TV shows where they would get hit on the hand and they would become a genius and shit? This type shit, divine masculine. For real. You picking up on some shit. That's what's up. One on the Seven of Swords, King of Swords. Gift came out on top of the Seven of Swords and the King of Swords. That's why I said you still missed that shit. This King of Swords, Seven of Swords with this gift is almost like remembering to me. Like, damn. You sure I gotta be like all completely like whole divine masculine? Like, because maybe I could just like go out with a bitch. You know what I'm saying? I've been waiting on, this is like the equivalent of like you've been waiting on some broad to call you that you like divine masculine, right? And because now that you have changed your ways or are in the process of trying to change your ways, now this bitch call out the blue gift, right? And it's like, damn, you being tempted, divine masculine, but this is how you feel about yourself. You know you being tempted. Judgment card with the mature woman. You know you being tempted. You see right through it. The devil is up here. So now I know this whole fucking shit is an illusion. What shit's about to be. The gift should never be here with the fucking Seven of Swords. So that's how I know. Bitches about to be on your dick, divine masculine. It ain't divine feminine. It's bitches that you been wanting to fuck with, bad bitches. For real. Don't get mad, divine feminine. I'm just keeping it 100 with y'all because I'm like, damn. I mean, shit, the shit go for me too. I ain't standing on fucking stage, you know what I'm saying, talking to y'all. I'm talking about us and shit. Like, damn, okay, right? Get no fit nuts. They on our dick too and they was on our dick first. Ew, right? So we ain't got shit to worry about, divine feminine. We are mirroring, right? So if I did your reading and I'm telling you all these motherfuckers about to be on your schniz up, right? They definitely gonna be on divine masculines if he's following your lead, right? He getting rid of toxic relationships, which means that he's like, when you got that glow, right? He's starting to like blossom into divine masculine, how you blossom into divine feminine. Well, shit, that shit's fucking attractive. That's what attracted us to the motherfucker. It's just we saw it before he actually became that divine masculine. We saw the potential. Now he's turning into the motherfucker. So of course, bitch is gonna be on his dick, dude. 7 of Swords with the gift card. He like sharp and shit. We stay on point like Stacey Adams. Don't wear them Stacey Adams, don't you? I'm just saying though. But that's what's going on here. It's a little head pump. It's time for divine masculine. So that's what this hermit is. He's like, is it authentic? Is this bitch really on my dick? Or does she really want me? Or let's put one on this hermit. At least you fucking looking now. You know what I'm saying? You ain't just opening up your legs. Close your legs to marry women's is divine masculine. Close your legs to marry women's is. It's almost like you're looking to see if it's like authentic. It's like you making the list and checking it twice. Because if you look at this hermit, how he's looking at this mature woman, it's almost like whoever these people that you're meeting, divine masculine, these women, I feel like you are meeting women. I feel like it's like you are very critical of them. Like, where'd you go to school? Are you vegan? What do you think about kale? Purple or green? Like that type shit. It's almost like they not even meeting you. It's like you treating, you know what they're telling me? It's almost like you bitter, G. Because if the Queen of Swords is bitter, the King of Swords is bitter. But you're not mad at the women. Because remember, you want to be chased after and sought after and shit. You like the attention, divine masculine, but you're irritated because remember the 6 of Swords is going to the 2 of Cups, Queen of Cups, and the privileged lady. This bitch ain't the privileged lady. The mature woman is some little old little raggedy bitch. You know what I'm saying? Some little scallywag and shit. No disrespect to anybody that's older. I'm not saying that, but I'm saying a little washed up bitch. Okay? I should have said that. A little washed up motherfucker. Don't matter what age they are. They're a little washed up bitch. At least that's how the fuck they look to you, divine masculine. This is how you feel about yourself. Your standards are kind of high, G. Like, where the fuck did those come from, right? When did you get such high standards? You've never had those, right? Hermit. Now you got them. Shit. So let's see. One on the hermit. It's like you're very critical of them, but it's because you really want divine feminine. But because you don't have divine feminine and you still have to go out and live your life, which you are doing. You know what I'm saying? It's just you're not happy with your choices. So you're like, why do you chew your salad like that, right? Kim doesn't chew her salad like that. This little karmic broad is like, Kim, who's Kim? Like, who's Kim, right? Privileged lady and shit. Like, never mind. You wouldn't understand. Eat your salad, bitch, right? I feel like you're going to be rude to people, divine masculine, for the next 7 days. But it's just because that shit clicked in your head. Now, it's called discernment, G, right? But you ain't got to be rude to these motherfuckers. Stop eating with them. Shit. Did nobody tell you to go to Simply Salad with this bitch? You know? One on the hermit. Let's see. This is how you feel about yourself. Unexpected income. I told you. It's almost like they're not whoever. I'm asking how you feel about yourself, but I feel like this is in regards to people. Number one, I feel like you're looking for some shmoney. Of course, aren't we all, right? But I feel like it's almost like you're looking for a new job or a new come up, new hustle. Probably because you had to dip out on this damn magician and this devil up here. That's the energy you in. So somebody was giving you shit. I'm telling you, but it was an illusion, like I told you. This a motherfucker that's like paying your rent, divine masculine. Like, say you got a karmic, that bitch paying your rent and shit, and say she been paying, you been fucking with her for like a year or some shit. You got way too comfortable. You unpacked your boxes, hung pictures on the wall. Like, bitch, this ain't your place. This her place. She let you live there type shit. Now it's unexpected income with the hermit and shit. You got to figure out how to keep shit moving without all this shit that you were dependent on, all this fake shit. So basically, you on the hunt for some extra coins. I ain't mad at you. I ain't mad at you. No wonder you being so critical of these bitches. Like, bitch, can you juggle? Divine Master done took my line and shit. He like, bitch, can you juggle? Judgment card with the mature woman. What can you do? Because if it ain't about no paper and shit, if it don't make dollars, it don't make sense, right? That's why you being tempted by the devil with all this other shit, with hoes and whatever else that you are infatuated with, divine masculine. It could be money. It could be something, but it's something, you got to do something for it. You know what I'm saying? Like, you being tempted, divine masculine, but you know it. How you feel about yourself, you popping on that discernment and that intuition, G, for the next 7 days. That's cool. Little chick then came out the shell and shit, basically. I mean, shit, we watched you struggle for like, what, a good 8-9 years and shit. Big ass chicken still trying to get out a little fucking eggshell. Like, damn, this is sad. Fucking eggshell on top of the chicken's head. This the whole chicken, this the eggshell. And you still struggling to get the fuck up out that motherfucker. And we just all looking at you like, wow. Will he ever learn he is already free? Right? That type shit. For the next 7 days, you realizing that you free. Man, one on this gift, 7 of Swords, King of Swords here. Witty Guthrie, okay? On top of, you know how I feel about Witty. He ain't Woodruff, he Witty. He don't live the best life and shit. He a little sloppy, nasty motherfucker. This is motherfucker who just fuck bitches at a club, don't know him. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is this type of person. Ew. Like, I don't even want to touch the card. Look how I'm holding the motherfucker. Like, ew. I felt it. This is somebody that was reckless, divine masculine. You could definitely be an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. Just fucking reckless. You get that wang to anybody. And you always brag about it. This is somebody who used to brag about his dick all the time, right? Little nasty motherfucker. I'm glad the judgment out here, G. Stop, right? Regardless, that's just for somebody specific. But, I mean, dudes always brag on their shit. But this person was like, really, yeah, ew. Anyway. For everybody else who wasn't just slanging wang this side of the Mississippi and shit for the Witty Guthrie card, it's almost like you cutting this shit out. You don't want to be Witty no more. With the gift card and the damn King of Swords and the 7 of Swords. You cutting that shit out, divine masculine, how you feel about yourself. You don't want to be Witty. You want to be Woodruff, right? You realize that you got that glow, but you know you got to cut that other bullshit out too. All that fucktardian shit got to go, right? Judgment with the mature woman, right? Soon as I feel like you've been doing this shit already, and I feel like shit been happening too. I feel like some coin been falling in your hand or some good things been happening, and you realizing like, damn. Soon as I got rid of Nicole, like shit, a motherfucker came up on the job. Like yes, that shit is real. This particular you divine masculine, this particular one that I'm picking up on, didn't ever equate like their surroundings with energy and production. You know what I mean? Basically, I'm saying birds of a feather flock together. This divine masculine did not believe that. You didn't believe that, divine masculine. So when you hanging around fucking whack ass fucking birds, they can't fly, they can't do shit, right? They hang out at the park all day and wait on a motherfucker to throw them bread. You know what I'm saying? Then you got birds that actually just fly and see the city and go just shit on everybody, have a good ass time, go bathe in the fountain. You got them birds and shit. You know what I'm saying? It's almost like you realize it's better being a free bird. You know what I'm saying? Basically, you were like a park bird. Like you didn't do shit. You ain't never flew. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's that type of vibe. You realizing that when you hang with the birds that fly, you come up on more shit. Basically, hermit with the unexpected income. Basically, like, oh shit. Like, yeah, motherfucker, did nobody tell you to stay at fucking Kenneth Town all motherfucking day? Like, do you ever been to downtown? The shit is lit, right? Especially when it's a festival and the hot dog man is out there. That's how the other birds, they be like, purr, purr, telling you all kind of shit. Like, come on, man. Who is this? This Jimi Hendrix. I told you, a special kind of bird, right? Jimi Hendrix came out on top of unexpected income and the hermit. That's what I'm saying. Who want to be Witty when you could be Jimmy? You know what I'm saying? Witty look like he just pecked shit off the ground. Witty look like he soars skies. You know what I'm saying? You're a fucking eagle. How you feel about yourself? You turned into a fucking eagle. I mean, it took you long enough. Like I said, we did watch you struggle to get out that fucking egg. You know what I'm saying? You're the biggest fucking eagle I've ever seen trying to get out a little fucking quail egg and shit. Like, damn, this is motherfucker really struggling. Like, this is a damn shame. But you doing it, G. Moving on. How you feel about divine feminine? How's divine masculine feel about divine feminine for the next 7 days? Temperance card. Can we work it out? You want to work that shit out? Divine feminine, you could be a Sagittarius. Divine masculine, you could be as well. Too many. 7 of Cups flipped over. So you don't, I mean, with a bunch of other shit. So I ain't gonna take it. But divine masculine, you don't know how to fix it. You just want to fix it. So you going to somebody's house, 6 of Swords with this damn Little Richard card. Motherfucker, trespassers will be shot. Yes, they will. Six of Swords with the damn Little Richard card coming to come try to work it out with Divine Feminine. What time you plan on coming over, little homie? Like, you better call, motherfucker. I don't suggest, man, I've been telling you for a while, Divine Masculine. I've been seeing this plan like you've been wanting to do the little pop-up move and shit. I don't know how everybody get the fuck down, right? But I can, and it's not even like, I'm not even talking about a race thing or don't come to my house. None of that shit, y'all, Divine Feminines, if you're listening to me, booski. This go for every race, creed, ethnicity, religion, whatever the fuck. Best believe you do not want Divine Masculine popping up at your motherfucking house and you ain't ready, bitch. You know what I'm saying? You want your hair done, nails done. You know what I'm saying? If you waiting on the motherfucker. This for the Divine Feminines. Well, shit, even if you ain't. I said if he pop up at your house, you gonna be mad, right? And for the ones that are gonna be mad, that don't want to deal with Divine Masculine, you gonna be like, dude, what the fuck you doing here? But you still want to look like the privileged lady. You want to tell them no with your best, you know what I'm saying? Looking your best and shit. Like, get the fuck on and just look real good doing it. You know what I'm saying? So that goes for the ones who don't want the Divine Masculine or that do. That's what I'm saying. I personally do not feel that any Divine Feminine wants, I mean, unless you just, I woke up like this, you know what I'm saying? Every morning and shit, and you just gonna sleep with just mouthwash by your bed and like cherry lip gloss on and just sleep like Cinderella. Just don't flip over to the side. Just lay straight on your back for however long, mind you, right? This shit ain't happening. I said it's in this motherfucker mind type shit. But I'm saying the plan is eventually I feel like they will. The plan is to do the pop up and shit, right? They do and then do the mess around and shit for those that are trying to get back with that motherfucker. But I'm just saying, don't nobody want to be surprised like that, G. No Divine Feminine. No, it doesn't even have to be from Divine Masculine. Bitch, don't surprise me, period. Me personally, I don't like surprises. I don't. I cried at my sweet 16 party because, and it's a true story. My mom was like, where you want to go for your 16th birthday? I said, Roscoe's Chicken and Waffles, right? Because that's just who I was. I wanted to kick it with my homies and shit. She was like, okay, I mean, I guess, like, that's pretty easy and shit. But she was planning a sweet 16 birthday party for me, and she invited everybody. And when I got there, I cried and shit, because I wanted Roscoe's Chicken and Waffles. If I say that's what I want, that's what I want. Don't be surprised at me. It's my whole point. So in my head, I was ready for Roscoe's and shit. I wasn't dressed for no party. Same shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, Divine Masculine, how you feel about Divine Feminine? You want to surprise her and shit, but be careful on your moves and shit, because you know what I'm saying? You surprising her is not necessarily a surprise for her. It could be, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. I get a weird feeling about it is what I'm saying. Like, be careful. I don't feel like this bitch down with your surprises. Maybe other people's, but not one from you and shit. Because I'm damn sure Divine Feminine, you want to be looking your best and shit, or at least just, you know what I'm saying, in the right frame of mind. Let's say that. Let's just totally say that. You want to be in the right frame of mind. Motherfucker, don't be popping up on me and shit. Talking about now you want to do some shit. Two of Cups, Queen of Cups, privileged lady from the Six of Swords because you didn't let, you know what I'm saying? Like, Divine Feminine got questions. And if my hair ain't flat ironed and shit, I ain't even in the mood to talk because I'm too concerned about you being here and shit uninvited, motherfucker, right? Trespassers will be shot. How you feel about Divine Feminine? I don't care. I'm still coming to fix that shit. Okay. Hands up. Motherfucker, take it on your knees. Butt naked, please. Y'all know how I say. Like, walk backwards, motherfucker. Take all them clothes off. Like, we both about to be looking raggedy Bruce Springsteen up in this motherfucker there. You ain't about to come here and Don Juan DeMarco me, motherfucker. I think he fucking not. No. One with the temperance. How Divine Masculine feels about Divine Feminine. Yeah, he like, I'm going to take a step forward, ma'am. My hands are up, that type shit. It's real. You're real cautious, Divine Masculine, but you want to fix the shit, is what I'm picking up on. You're real prepared for anything, is what I'm picking. But you really ain't, not with this Munchkin land shit. You should have came up as the King of Wands. Then I'll be like, yeah. But maybe this is just you being kind of humble. Like, I know I messed up, right? You accepting responsibility, Divine Masculine. It's how you feel for Divine Feminine. You are starting to accept responsibility with this Temperance card in this Page of Wands. You could be a fire sign, Divine Feminine, Divine Masculine. One more. Page of Pentacles kind of came out reversed, so I'm going to keep it that way. It kind of spun around and went to the side. I'm going to keep it reversed and shit because I feel like it's what I said. It's about the thoughts. Wow, 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 thoughts, right? Six of Swords with Little Richard. Same shit with the Page of Wands and the Page upright and the Page of Pentacles reversed. It's the same shit. You want to work some shit out and you say you're going to take a step and shit and maybe you do. This is the equivalent like you driving by the bitch house and shit, but you ain't ringing the doorbell. But don't. I just told you not. But no, but you ain't called or nothing. It's almost like you courtesy patrolling this motherfucker. Who are you, courtesy patrol? Divine feminine, it's like we live in a gated community and your divine masculine just got a robot in his little white Jeep. Meet, meet, right? Put them little yellow lights on and shit. Let motherfucker know he here and shit. He got his flashlight cop. I see you. I see you. Right? You just want to make sure everything copacetic, but you ain't ready to offer shit. Divine masculine, Page of Pentacles reverse. So what the fuck you over here for? It's like you coming to see if we getting robbed and shit, but you ain't got no gun. He like, yep. They getting robbed, Page of Wands. You gonna do something, Officer Masculine? Page of Pentacles reverse. What can I do? Right? Nothing. Right? What you gonna shine your light on them to death? Get the fuck out of here, Courtesy Patrol. You Courtesy Patrol right now, Divine Masculine. That's how you feel about her. Three of Swords came out on top of this Page of Pentacles. That's because you don't know what to say, what to do, or not. You're ready to take a step, but you're like, but how, Sway? Come on, Sway. Come on, Sway. How? What do I say to somebody I kind of fucked over and not and left? Remember I told you, the repeat and shit. This the Friends Seinfeld syndication on Nick at Night and shit. This a fucking cycle, Divine Feminine, Divine Masculine. Six of Swords, remember, went to the Seven of Swords. You left Divine Feminine, Divine Masculine, went to some old raggedy, washed up motherfucker, and now you coming back. So now it's like, we already know what you had to offer. You've offered it several times. It's dick. We know. Page of Wands. That's why that plan ain't going. That's why you ain't offering it. You ain't no fool. Right? You ain't no fool, Divine Masculine. I mean, you act like one, yes, but you are not one. You are not. You could definitely be a Capricorn here, but you ain't no fool, sucker. Jive turkey. One on the Page of Wands, real quick, because I want to see, well, what's the step? I think it's just Courtesy Patrol. I wouldn't be surprised if Seven of Wands reverse came out. Courtesy Patrol. I told you. All the motherfucker can do is drive by and shine his light in the window. He can't actually do shit. Seven of Wands reversed. Divine Masculine. Stop driving by the house, G. So this is, to me, this is spying. I know it's not the Page of Swords or none of that shit, but if you think about it, this a motherfucker spying on you and not saying shit. Page of Wands, Seven of Wands reverse, right? You fucking Courtesy Patrolling her to death, Divine Masculine. Thank you, sir. Thank you. You a motherfucker telling her she can't park here. That's all you good for is putting tickets on the motherfucking shit. At least that's how you feel about her. You just good for writing tickets. You know what I'm saying? But you can't really arrest nobody. You know what I'm saying? You can't really stop a crime, Page of Pentacles, Three of Swords. That's how you feel about her. You can't really fix the shit. It's how you feel. I mean, shit. Security. Security. We got a complicated order. This is you. How you feel about her. She a complicated order, Divine Masculine. But you still, that's why I said you only headed there in your mind or in your little white Jeep. You only headed there in that. It's not like, you ain't in like full tactical gear and shit. How you feel about her? You really ain't prepared for this battle. You want no peace, but you want peace. Temperance card. But you just like, so you just gonna patrol the neighborhood to death to let people know your presence is here. You know what I'm saying? To deter criminals from coming in. Like, man, that white Jeep is always circling in that fucking community and shit. Like, they take license plate numbers. Maybe we shouldn't. So, I mean, you're like a pest, basically. How you feel about it? You're going to just be a pest, but, like, unbeknownst to her, basically. Wow, okay. Hold on the Temperance, please. Poverty card. Yeah. You want to fix this shit. You feel left out in the cold. You want to be a real cop. You know what I'm saying? I want to be a policeman, right? You want to be a real policeman. You really do want to save this relationship and everything. But you didn't go to the academy. You went and got your guard card. It's a difference. You got a guard card. You ain't no real policeman. You ain't no policeman, right? One on the Three of Swords. Oh, shit. This is funny. Message, yeah. You don't know how to, on top of this Three of Swords, Page of Pentacles reverse. So it's like you stalking her, G. You basically just checking and seeing everything that she's doing, right? If she ain't blocked your ass, right? I feel like some of them have been blocked and they want to be unblocked because that's how you feel about her. You wish she would unblock you. You wish she would offer something so you could maybe send a message is what I'm picking up on for those that have blocked the Divine Masculine. They feel left out. Meantime, in between time, though, you feel like you can't fix this shit because there's no avenue for you to go down, right? They didn't give you a gun. They gave you pepper spray and fucking a flashlight. You know what I'm saying? It's like only so much you can do in regards to Divine Feminine. You using the fuck out that flashlight, though. You tapping the bottom, right? Shining that shit all on her shit. Uh-oh. All right. Anyway, let's put one on you, flashlight cop. Page of Wands, Seven of Wands reversed. Kurt Cobain. So now you protecting the community and drinking and smoking and shit? Oh, wow. No wonder they just gave you a fucking flashlight. You don't need a gun. You don't need a gun, right? I had to do my stuttering on that shit. You don't need one. Not munchkins. Put them up, pal, right? No, munchkins don't need guns. That's why that Seven of Swords is reversed. How you feel about divine feminine? It's driving you crazy. I feel like you're really stalking her ass, dude. I don't need no Page of Swords to see what the fuck this shit is. Like, you ain't doing so hot, G, in regards to her, right? That's the one thing you trying to figure out. But shit, I know how that shit is. You know what I'm saying? When you feel left out in the cold. You going through one of your moments with her and shit, divine masculine. This is some separation shit. You feeling left out in the cold. Probably drinking a little bit more, eating a little bit more, smoking a little, whatever it is that you do, you're doing it a little bit more because you can't do much with a flashlight and pepper spray, my G. It's just like, you know what I'm saying? You can't. So it's just like kind of disappointing. It's like you're a superhero with no superpower and shit, but you still gonna run out in the middle of the city and save the day. You get your ass whooped by all the criminals and all the like villains and shit, but you still fight, you know? Joni Mitchell never lied. On top of Page of Pentacles, reverse, Three of Swords, and the message card. That's what I'm saying. You're not really prepared to have this conversation with divine feminine. Is what this boils down to. Divine masculine, how you feel about her. You ain't prepared to have this conversation because you got to tell the truth about a whole lot of shit. So all you can be, AKA again, is courtesy fucking patrol. Yes, that's it. Okay, moving on. How you think she feels about you? How's divine masculine think divine feminine feels about him? Probably the same shit we see every 7 days. Seven of Cups. Like, what's your name? Ronnie, Bobby, Ricky, and Mike? Like, which one are you, right? Which one are you? He feels like an option now. You feel like this is how you think divine feminine feels about you, like you're an option now. I'm still confused about what the fuck we even had. Seven of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. I don't even know what the fuck this was. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not sure if you're my divine masculine or karmic, whatever the fuck, my soulmate. I don't even know. How divine masculine, how you think divine feminine feels about you? She's confused as to who the fuck you even are. Was it all real? Was it fake? Was it, who are you? Who are you? Who? I really want to know. Basically, motherfucker totally confused. Nine of Cups. This is how you think she feels about you. It's almost, what I just get is that you feel like she's happy with you. Like, and this is, I don't usually get suffering with the Seven of Cups, but it's almost like how you think she feels about you is like, I don't know. I feel like divine feminine, for some reason, for this group, you know this divine masculine, again, is going through some shit. I don't know how you know, right? Maybe you can feel it. Maybe you've been told. Maybe you've seen on their social media something. I don't know. Maybe y'all spying on each other because courtesy patrol is out. You know what I'm saying? No smoking in the quad. You know what I mean? That motherfucker out and shit. So this divine masculine knows that you are watching his, like, kind of, this is almost like the Tower of the Seven of Cups to me. It's almost like he feels like you're getting a kick out of watching him struggle, you know what I mean, and be confused. Not only are you confused about the shit, divine feminine, but it's almost like your confusion propelled you forward as opposed to you, like, kind of, he feels like you're gloating. Divine masculine, you feel like divine feminine could be possibly gloating in your confusion and all the disarray is what they're telling me. This is disarray in your life. It's just like one thing happening after another, which would be the Emperor with the Ten of Wands I told y'all about. All them AUs running around the house in fucking diapers calling you daddy type shit. You feel like divine feminine is kind of getting a kick out of it. Like, motherfucker, I told you, right? You should have dropped that 0 and got with a hero, but nah. You know what I'm saying? Good luck with you and all those AUs. Right? Seven of Cups, Nine of Cups. One more for how divine masculine thinks divine feminine feels about him. Divine feminine or divine masculine could be a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Two of Swords. Yeah, feel no ways. Divine feminine, honestly, just you on a side note, boo-boo, I really feel like divine masculine is, in regards just to you, divine masculine is spying. You know how I know why? Because I feel like he's watching you get everything that you want. Seven of Cups, Nine of Cups, Two of Swords, and you are paying this masculine no attention. None at all, right? Divine Masculine, how you think she feels about you, she ain't really paying attention to you. She getting her own shit popping. She getting a gang of shit popping for herself. It's like so much life going on over where she is. It's almost like this ain't even really about you. It's really not. Like, yeah, she's still confused about what happened with you from time to time, 7 of Cups and shit, but she don't look like it or act like it. 2 of Swords, 9 of Cups. This is how you think she feels about you, Divine Masculine. You know what I mean? Like, and she may see some glimpses of your confusing life, and she may glow 9 of Cups, but not for long, because she got shit to do. 2 of Swords. It's just like somebody run up and tell her, like, girl, Lisa, let me tell you what happened to Rick, girl. I heard the motherfucker lost his job, lost everything. You like, what? Divine Feminine, 9 of Cups, real quick. Damn. Told that motherfucker in your head. 2 of Swords. Oh, well, girl, we going to Chick-fil-A or not? Because I'm hungry, right? I ain't ate shit all day. Moving on, right? How you think she feels about you, Divine Masculine? Moving on. Moving on. She got so much other shit popping. 9 of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. She a bad bitch. I told her that shit yesterday. Yes, I did. One of the 7 of Cups. Tower. Didn't I say this shit was like the Tower? Yes. 7 of Cups with the Tower. How you think she feels about you? You ruined a good thing. To me, these are all blessings. Divine Masculine, how you think she feels about you? Like you just ruined a good thing with her, basically. Like she the come up kid and shit. This is everything she had, like the new business, everything that she had, 7 of Cups, and you just boop, like threw your own self out. You know what I mean? Almost like you destroyed that bond almost, but it was a good thing for her. That's how you think she feels about you. Like, and she wouldn't trade it for anything in the world. It had to happen this way. This Divine Masculine, you watch your Divine Feminine. These two are spying on each other. This Divine Masculine, Divine Feminine. Y'all both know what's going on with each other. Divine Feminine, you watching this whole motherfucking shit just go to fucking smithereens and shit. Katie kaboom and shit. Just everything, just all, like they said, disarray. What they keep telling me, it's all a disarray. This is Divine Masculine's life. Somehow, Divine Feminine, you do know this. You are aware of this, but you feel no ways. You know going to go save him or paying attention to it or giving it any type of energy will take you backwards. So you choose not to deal with it, see it, hear no evil, see no evil, right? You choose not to. He know that shit. Divine Masculine, you know this, man. One on the 2 of Swords. 2 of Swords. Wealthy man. Yeah, Divine Feminine got that bag to chase. That bitch been on that bag. I bet that bitch smell like money. I ain't even lying. Car probably smell like, breath probably smell like, what you eat, Divine Feminine? Like a cha-ching sandwich? Like, damn, bitch. Okay, right? 2 of Swords with a wealthy man. That's all she see. You know what I'm saying? How do you think Divine Feminine feels about you, Divine Masculine? You don't make dollars, so you don't make sense, right? 2 of Swords, that shit. Had to cut it out, right? I'm about my legacy and shit and what I need to get for me. And I'll be damned if I let you blow up my shit. All the shit God done shine down up on me. 7 of Cups with the 9 of Cups. Are you crazy? I need you nowhere near me, right? Ebola! Ebola! Right? How Divine Masculine think Divine Feminine feels about him is like an Ebola outbreak, G. Literally, like, don't come near me, G. It'll spread. I know it will. I know it will. It's like, I don't know. So Divine Feminine, the reason you spy on Divine Masculine is just because out of pure fucking curiosity, or like I said, somebody brings you info, or like I said, you can just feel it. Not necessarily everybody spying Divine Feminine. I'm not saying that. But there's some type of connection that you have. Like, that's why y'all motherfuckers feeling tired and sick and shit. Like, literally, like, it's not your feelings, I feel like. Because all your shit is great. 7 of Cups, 9 of Cups. This is how you think you feel about him and shit, but this is you at the same time. So you're great with your 2 of Swords. Nothing's, like, critical happening. And, you know what I'm saying? Shit's all right. It's copacetic. Everything, the heartbeat, the heart rhythm is real good where you are and shit. But in regards to Divine Masculine, how he thinks you feel about him, it's almost like, I don't know. It's almost like I'm better without you. 7 of Cups, Tower. Like he thinks you feel better off without him. Like your whole life changed. Yep, Queen, told you. Freddie Mercury. You rocked his ass too. We will rock you. She rocked your ass, Divine Masculine, especially with this Tower card and this 7 of Cups. Your world ain't been the same since you've been gone. Since you've been gone, Divine Feminine, Divine Masculine, your whole world has not been the same. Shit been happening. You've been losing shit left and right and shit, and you cannot figure out why. But it's because you've been selfish, G. 9 of Cups, basically. Divine Feminine knows that shit. She never called you selfish. That was probably the problem. Two of Swords with the wealthy man. She just saw the potential in your ass the whole time and was like, so that's our bad. We should have told you. But we kind of just rock with it and shit because we just thought you were the best fucking thing since sliced bread before we were completely awakened and in our own shit. You know what I'm saying? Before we thought we were the best thing since sliced fucking bread. We thought you were type shit. But ever since this whole shit with Divine Man, I feel like you recognize who she is, even if you can't put a title on it. And your shit been rocked ever fucking since, G. Ever since. And she became queen. It's almost like yours exploded. That's why I say with the mirror, right? So in the mirroring effect, right, everything exploded. Boom. Whole union went to shit, right? Tower card. When that shit went to shit, Divine Masculine's world crumbled, Divine Feminine's world crumbled, right? Mirrored. Divine Feminine got blessings, Divine Masculine had blessings. Somebody's excelled, somebody's did not, right? Some of these blessings like went boom, kaboom, tower, like, wow, this is great. I became queen, right? Divine Feminine. Divine Masculines went boom, Seven of Cups, tower, like, damn, I lost my queen. Whole fucking foundation just gone, right? But shit, your queen could swim, Divine Masculine. That bitch, she played possum. Nine of Cups, right? Came up with the Two of Swords and the damn wealthy man had her fucking scuba diving equipment down at the bottom of that damn tower. Yes, she did. She had a feeling she was going to need a damn bag or some shit or some fucking cheese and crackers down at the bottom of that damn cliff. She just knew. You know what I'm saying? So she had a little lifeboat down there. She was able to save herself from you. That's how you feel about her. How you think she feels about you. One on this Nine of Cups real quick. And then we'll get to what you need to be aware of. Bruce Springsteen. Yeah, told you. Shit. She like, I'm telling you. How he think this, I'm not saying you're doing this, Divine Feminine, okay? Divine Masculine, how you think Divine Feminine feels about you. I'm telling you, like she gloating watching you turn into a raggedy motherfucker. I don't know. She turned into Queen, right? Freddie Mercury. And you turned into Bruce Springsteen. Raggedy motherfucker card. It's almost like, my. How those tables have turned. That's how you think she feels about you. Like the tables turn. Like you were that motherfucker. You were the best thing since sliced bread, Divine Masculine. But now she is the best thing since sliced bread. It's kind of sad that you don't see that. Both of you guys are the best thing since sliced bread. That has got to be one or the other. So I feel like a competition energy with you, Divine Masculine. Almost like a... Because I'm not saying she feels this way. I'm really not. I'm telling you the bitch too busy to feel no ways about it at all. Yes, she may know what's going on, may feel it, hear about it, see it, whatever the fuck. But the way that you taking it, like the bitch just sitting back like, ha. No, motherfucker, that's your karmic that does that bullshit, right? That's your karmic that does that bullshit. So you still got your head in the clouds, but I ain't really surprised because remember your energy for the next 7 days was the magician, the devil with the occupation card. So you've been hanging around little fucktardians and shit. So I ain't surprised that you would think Divine Feminine would gloat. You know what I'm saying? Watching you lose everything. The same bitch that wanted to help you build shit up. The privileged lady, right? You think got time to sit there and gloat about what the fuck you losing. Get your head out the fucking clouds, motherfucker. For real. That's really what I'm picking up on. Like, why you would even think that? I don't know. You done hung around some shitty ass people that like to sit there and watch you laugh at your pain. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't saying that none of us had a I told you so moment, but like to literally sit there and shit. Like if that's the case and it's that bad, Divine Masculine, say if my Divine Masculine was that bad off, right? I ain't spying on him at all. I done blocked mine, so I don't even fuck around with the shit. But I'm saying, let's say in the event that I was spying on this motherfucker or watching this shit, if he was this bad, Bruce Springsteen, and I'm like this every day just going to a motherfucker page or whatever just to watch this motherfucker destroy himself, like, am I sure I'm a Divine Feminine? Like, I need to check my own motherfucking credentials and shit. Because I don't even got time to be doing that shit, and I damn sure wouldn't feel all that great about it. Watching a motherfucker just turn into a decaying mummy and shit. You know what I'm saying? Nah. One on the Two of Swords, wealthy man. Lead singer of the band. I told you, Divine Feminine. Yeah, you ain't doing that shit. I feel like this is you, really. I feel like this part really is you. Feel no ways, Two of Swords, wealthy man with Mick Jagger and shit. You got the moves like Jagger. I got moves to make, motherfucker. I'm trying to fucking build empires and shit. I really don't have time to worry about this shit, right? But I feel like maybe there's a group of y'all that are doing this shit. And if Divine Masculine knows that you gloating or you looking or whatever, you watching this whole shit. There's some form of like embarrassment here. Right? With Divine Masculine and Divine Feminine. I don't know what that shit's about. I'm gonna move on. I feel like y'all get the gist of what the fuck I'm talking about right now, though. It's got a little twinge of like low vibration to it, Divine Feminine. For the ones that are doing that shit. If you are watching your Divine, I mean, fuck, just don't watch the shit. It's like, it's almost like I told you, you an X-Man, Divine Feminine, right? You the awakened twin. So your job really is to serve the world and, you know what I'm saying, have a purpose or something. You are a divine being. So basically, it would be the equivalent of like you being Wolverine and shit, and you watching like some little girl get snatched up in like some park, and you just watch it happen and shit, right? Stop going to parks then, divine feminine. You know what I'm saying? Because you ain't gonna be able to do your job. It's almost like you gotta, if you're not prepared to make a move or put some prayers out or send that man some positive energy or some type of something, you know what I'm saying, to raise his vibe, you're actually lowering it every time you go to look to make sure that he's still low. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's making him lower, which lets me know that you probably would not really necessarily be this privileged lady up here. That's a small amount because the privileged lady is out here, but that's how divine masculine is seeing you, divine feminine. So like I said, for the ones that are gloating, stop doing that shit, because I feel like that's affecting your grade at Divine University. You feel what I'm saying? We all still being graded in this motherfucker. Feel me? Okay. Anyway, divine masculine, what you need to be aware of for the next 7 days. Knight of Cups, 3 of Pentacles. Right? Being on fucking mingomatch.com and shit, swiping right and shit, motherfucker. Basically, that's what I'm picking up and shit. Just meeting random motherfuckers. Here you go again, talking to people and shit about this shit. I feel like, honestly, the cups are up here and it was to go to divine feminine and shit. So I feel like this is in regards to her, but then it switched up to pentacles. Why wasn't it the 3 of cups? Why go to pentacles? It's almost like you're avoiding, like I said, you courtesy patrol. You know what I'm saying? You drove by. It's like the equivalent of like, yeah, you check on divine feminine's social media page while you wait on another bitch to get dressed so you can go out with another bitch. Be aware of that shit. Check your motherfucking intentions. That's why you can't manifest shit. That's why the devil up here with the damn magician. You manifesting shit, yes, but you ain't manifesting the right, not the shit that you want. Not the shit that you want. You know what I'm saying? You manifesting shit you used to. You know what I'm saying? That's easy to manifest shit that you used to. You know what I'm saying? Start manifesting shit that you deserve and shit that you want. Be aware of that shit for the next 7 days. Ace of Wands. Yeah, you trying to start new beginnings with motherfuckers. Now, normally this would be a good combination, but it's in the be aware section. Chi, remember? Remember that? Right? Knight of Cups, 3 of Pentacles, Ace of Wands. This is in the be aware section. Starting relationships and new beginnings with nobody ass motherfuckers. Off brands and shit. 3 of Pentacles. Who the fuck are they? They ain't no motherfucking body. Look at them. They don't even know who the fuck each other are. The dude next to the lady in the red, whatever the fuck, look like he's like, and you are, sir? What are you doing here? Like, they look like they checking, like, and you offering a cup to these motherfuckers? Like, nah. That's who you need to be offering the Pentacle to. That Page of Pentacles reverse. It's almost like this Knight of Cups should have been going to that 3 of Swords when I told you about divine feminine. Like, you know what I'm saying? You was courtesy patrol. It should have been like this, right? But it wasn't. It was Page of Pentacles reverse. This how the Page of Pentacles reverse need to be down here. You know what I'm saying? Like that with the new beginning in regards to what you being aware of. But I guess that's why it's what you need to be aware of, G. You got your shit all fucking topsy-turvy and shit. Be aware of starting new beginnings with off-brand motherfuckers. New bitches. No new friends. No new friends. No new friends. No new. Be careful of new friends. Be aware of that shit. I stay down with my day ones. I don't really need no new friends. Basically, divine masculine. Justice card came up. You could be a Libra for sure. Be aware of, like I said, I don't know if you, this looked like some business shit. It looked like, because I told you this was like a competition thing with divine feminine, right? So I don't know, divine feminine, I don't know what you're doing, but I really got a match.com, right? I really got a match vibe here. Like, it's contracts and shit. Be aware not reading contracts, divine masculine, for the next 7 days. I feel like you one of them motherfuckers that get excited about shit, but you don't read the fine print with the Knight of Cups. Knight of Cups should not be coming to a motherfucking business meeting, G. You coming like with roses and candies, and these motherfuckers coming with their laptops and shit. Like, what the fuck are you doing here? Like, are you an Uber Postmates dude? Are you delivering food, divine masculine? Be aware of delivering food to a business meeting, G. For real. It look like you don't come equipped with some shit. You ain't ready for whatever it is that you trying to start, but you acting like you ready. Justice card. Be aware on that acting shit. On Broadway. Be aware of being on Broadway, divine masculine, for the next 7 days. One on the 3 of Pentacles. Oh, shit. Chariot card. It's almost like This normally would be good. I don't like it because it's in the be aware section. It's almost like you are, you still trying to sell bottled water to the ocean. You know what I'm saying? That's what the fuck this is with the Knight of Cups here. You ain't came up as a king up in here yet, Divine Masculine. I got problems with this shit, G. You came up as the Emperor in your energy, motherfucker, but I come up as Obama's niece in my energy. Real shit. Like, and? You know what I'm saying? Like, you hold yourself well like that. But, like, are you producing anything? Because remember, you still got the devil and the magician in your shit, G. We are not the same. I really am Obama's niece in some land, some realm. You know what I'm saying? Your realm ain't really all that Gucci, right? Devil with the damn magician. Be aware thinking you're going to get success with nobody's Divine Masculine for the next 7 days. Be aware of getting stuck with 3 deers, basically. With this 3 of Pentacles. I feel like these are like 3D people. People that are not on the same journey that you're on. You're trying to still move forward with those people. It's almost like, because remember, you awaken or you are awakening with the Hermit and shit. You got judgment. You real critical of people. But when it comes to money and shit, all that shit just shut the fuck off. It's like, boom, because you need the money. I feel like that's your main thing, is you need money. I need money, basically. So when it comes to money, that's when your whole divinity and everything shuts the fuck off. Be aware of that shit. You love it so fucking much, Knight of Cups. You love money. Be aware of that shit for the next 7 days. Because you love it so much, you about to get wrapped up in some shit that you think is successful. That ain't, G. You don't even know these motherfuckers. Ace of Wands. 6 of Wands came up. It's like you super confident. It's because this is in the be aware section. That's what I'm saying. It's crazy when these come out in the be aware section because it's really good. You know what I mean? But this lets me know that you starting off with a Knight of Cups. You ain't even got enough water to get through this trip, G. You ain't even enough in this cup to do all this. That's how I know. Look at this. You got 3 of Pentacles, Chariot, Ace of Wands, 6 of Wands, and the Justice card, right? And you brought a canteen to this motherfucker, and you got this whole long-ass 21 days naked and afraid, and you bought a canteen. It's almost like be aware and not being prepared for some shit you about to get involved in, Divine Masculine. Whatever that is. It could be anything. It could be business. It could be a relationship, a new beginning and shit. You could be purchasing a new car because you want to floss on. It's like, it's a competition. Be aware of trying to compete with somebody or people, Divine Masculine, but like being in way over your head, G. Way over your head is what I'm getting for the next 7 days. What on this Knight of Cups? Main female. So be aware. That's what I told you. Remember I told you bitches was going to be on your dick for the next 7 days. Little off-brand bitches. Main female bitches. You know what I'm saying? These are the motherfuckers you trying to impress. Be aware of trying to impress these little motherfucking nobody-ass broads. Basically, Divine Masculine. 3 of Pentacles with the Chariot card. So basically, here you go again. You know what I'm saying? Mama, here come that man. Right? Here come that motherfucking man again. Because remember, I told you, you like bitches on your dick. You like all the attention and stuff. Ace of Wands, 6 of Wands. Be careful of that shit. Be aware of that shit. Divine Masculine for the next 7 days. Justice is out here, boo-boo. That's karma. It's almost like you learned a lesson and still went backwards and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like the motherfucker asked us at the graduation, which one is yours? Like the one with the beard, bitch. I told you. You still ain't. Be aware of being the motherfucking super duper senior for the next 7 days. Trying to impress motherfuckers, Divine Masculine. What on this Justice card? Yep, Nipsey. Justice card. This is in the be aware section. Like I said, you already learned all the lessons you need with this damn Justice and this Nipsey card. So it's like, why would you go back to the Earthlings, 3 of Pentacles with the Chariot thinking you're going to be successful there? Like, yeah. It's almost like Divine Masculine. You know what they just told me? Be aware of hanging with motherfuckers lower than you to feel better. That's what this is. Be aware of doing that shit. It's almost like you don't want to hang with your own class, basically. Like, you don't want to, you are officially a student at Divine Land, right? Or you graduated from Divine Land High School, you going to Divine Land University and shit. Instead of getting to know people at Divine Land University, you go back to Divine High School, right? Divine Land or Fucktardia High, actually, and go gloat in front of them people like, yeah, I got into Divine Land University, right? To all the Fucktardians, like they give a fuck. Be aware of trying to look like something in front of some nobodies around this bitch. Who give a fuck about them people? Be aware of that shit. Divine Masculine for the next 7 days. That's what's going on here. Who you fucking showing off for? Be aware of being a show off, G. 3 of Pentacles on the Chariot. Lead singer of the band with Otis Redding, right? I already tell y'all, Otis' face look like he always trying to get over on a motherfucker too, like Hank Williams. Otis look like he got the itchy scratchy show and don't tell you and still fuck bitches, right? That's how Otis look like. He look like he got gonorrhea and shit, right? That's what he look like he has and shit. And then just spray on cologne and dress real nice. You know what I'm saying? But it's something weird about Otis' ass, right? Lead singer of the band. Be aware of coming off like this for fucking nobodies, right? Because they'll believe this shit. That's the problem, Divine Masculine. But you don't care about that. That's what you like. You like the fact that these people believe this shit. It's almost like you needed to, they're showing me somebody that like a superhero, right? That needs to charge off of electricity and they're holding on to like these electrical wires and getting electrocuted, but they love it. You know what I'm saying? Like they love the feeling of being shocked and shit. But it's negative. It's a power. You know what I'm saying? Be aware of like flexing your power on motherfuckers that don't even matter. For real. These motherfuckers don't matter. This like a 6th grader going to go pick on some fucking pre-K kids and shit. Like, I'll beat all your asses, you little non-reading motherfuckers, right? They all 3 years old and this a 12-year-old. This type shit, Divine Masculine. Be aware of that shit for the next 7 days. Let's put one on Nipsey and Justice. Willie Nelson. I just thought about this motherfucker smoking too, right? You need to be aware of not being in your right mind. I don't know what you smoking, Divine Masculine, but I'm picking up that for some Divine Masculine, smoking weed really ain't your thing, G. Nipsey smoking, right? And we got Willie Nelson on top of the Justice card. You don't make the best decisions. So it looks like you need to be aware of not being clear-minded when you're making these decisions, these business decisions, buying cars, entertaining these little twat-ass cunt bitches. You know what I'm saying? Acting like you got shit popping and you really don't. Like, be aware of that shit. Be in the right frame of mind, because I feel like this is telling me if you are in the right frame of mind or weren't in the right frame of mind or are, because this is be aware, right? This won't affect you at all. You know what I'm saying? You'll see right through it. You'll notice. This a little rat bitch, right? Knight of Cups, main female. Like, I don't even know these motherfuckers. 3 of Pentacles with the Chariot card. Like, something fishy. They claim they delete. You know what I'm saying? Like, your discernment, you got it. We saw it up there and how you felt about yourself. So don't lose it, G. Be aware of that shit for the next 7 days. You could definitely be a Libra, Cancer, like I said, water sign, air sign, fucking fire sign, earth sign. Everybody out in this bitch, okay? Anyway, outcome for the next 7 days. Two of Wands reverse came out. Knight of Swords. Well, you ain't quick to make no decisions. That's for damn sure. You're eager to make a decision, but you're not. You're very cautious, Divine Masculine. That's the outcome for the next 7 days, right? Very cautious about the decisions that you make. You're eager to make them, but you're also cautious. It's almost like you're thinking things through a little bit too aggressively, my G. A little bit too aggressively, but I don't mind because the Two of Wands is reversed. So it's like I'm not even gonna entertain any idea until I really figure this shit out. Like, I'm determined to, right? Knight of Swords. It's like a real determination to get shit right this time around. With what in regards to whatever the fuck this is going on here. Your life period with this 10 of Wands here. It looks like an emperor shit. Outcome for the next 7 days. 8 of Cups came up. Yeah, you're done getting frustrated. So basically, Divine Masculine, the shit you can't change, 2 of Wands, right? The shit that used to frustrate you, upset you and shit, make you angry and shit. The shit that wasn't getting you nowhere, you're realizing that shit with the 2 of Wands reverse. Like, this gets me nowhere. You walking away from that shit. 8 of Cups. 8 of Cups. This is the outcome for the next 7 days. 4 of Swords. Yeah, you need some you time. You need some you time. You need to go like think some things through. I agree, Divine Masculine. This is the outcome. You're like, you know what, guys? I think I'm just going to go home and shit, right? 8 of Cups, 4 of Swords. You just going to go home. You done thinking about shit. I feel like the outcome, Divine Masculine, for the next 7 days. You tired, boss. You tired. You tired of like dead end shit. Knight of Swords with the 2 of Wands. You tired of like chasing after shit that's getting you nowhere. It ain't changed your life. It ain't made shit better. It ain't really made, well, it has made some shit worse. But I mean, in your current next 7 days, it ain't making shit worse or better. You're starting to see like, this is like a dead end fucking job. This is like a dead end fucking job. Whatever this is that you are walking away from, Divine Masculine, it's in your energy and in the outcome. So you're realizing some shit is just not working out for you. You know what I'm saying? What's this 2 of Wands? Reversed. outcome for the next 7 days. Fool card. Yeah, just little. So it look like maybe you don't buy the car and go after all that other shit. You know what I'm saying? The little rat bitches and all that shit. Look like you walk away from all that shit. It's almost like this hasn't worked for me before. The Fool card with the 2 of Wands reverse. You realize that shit. Remember, judgment was out here. And you were real critical of these hoes. Ha 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 ha. We love these hoes. Ha ha ha. Right? You were real critical of these hoes. So I ain't surprised. I feel like you kind of being an asshole, right, for the next 7 days. I feel like you so much of an asshole that you just like, fuck it, I'm just going to go home and stay inside. Hey, the cups, 4 of swords. I've been there. It's almost like the world frustrates you, divine masculine, or whatever you are trying to eliminate and chase after all at the same time. You're a little frustrated for the next 7 days. So you just go take a nap. You go take a nap. 8 of Wands fell out on the 4 of swords and try to figure out how to move forward with your life. And, you know, 1 on the 4 of swords. That one fell on the floor. That's why I ain't going to take it. Like I said, figure out what you're going to do with your life. 7 of Pentacles, same shiznit, right? Try to figure out how to get on in this life without leaning on the hoe. 7 of Pentacles, right? Because remember, I told you, you're trying to figure out what that unexpected income and that hermit that we had earlier was like. You're trying to figure out where your life is going. How you going to move forward without all the help and crutches and shit that you had, right? Little Tim, right? What's his name? Little Timmy and shit in the screws with the crutches and shit. You like little Timmy and shit. You're trying to figure out how you're going to get through this life and shit without depending on other people. Getting out of codependent relationships. Leaving codependent relationships that got you nowhere. That's the outcome. Now you in planning mode, divine masculine. Definitely could be like I said, everybody. Shit, I ain't about to repeat that shit. Nah, I'm not. 1 on the Knight of Swords on your frustration. Knight of Swords. Coffin card. Yeah, you tired of fucking chasing after windmills, right? Chasing windmills, divine masculine. That's the outcome. You stop doing that shit. You're tired, right? This fool look like a motherfucker like, no, you really can catch a windmill. Just hold your arms out like this. Damn, they're about to kill their fucking self, right? That type shit. You're realizing that shit gets you nowhere. Coffin card with the Knight of Swords. I'm done. You give up on a lot of, you surrender, divine masculine. That's the outcome for the next 7 days. And then you start to wonder, okay, now that I've surrendered, God, right? 4 of Swords with the stained glass window. What's popping? What's next, G? Let me know. I'm ready. I'm ready. 4 of Swords, 7 of Pentacles. You finally let go of the ropes. Look, divine masculine flipped over. You let go of the ropes, G. You ready to become that motherfucker, right? Your privileged lady was already up there. Remember, you got the 6 of Swords trying to go to her. So your outcome is you still thinking, right? Because I told you, divine feminine, this motherfucker, I don't feel like this divine masculine I'm picking up on is coming. This divine masculine is courtesy patrol. Look at his outfit, right? But he's trying to figure out how to get to the real academy and shit. You know what I'm saying? He can't just keep driving by, shining his flashlight in your motherfucking window. He can't keep shining his flashlight on life, period. Eventually, he gonna have to, like, get down and dirty and, like, cruise the streets. You know what I'm saying? In this police car with his weapons and his badge, right? And really get down to his purpose and everything. Sorry, divine masculine. Don't talk about me like I'm not here, right? Like Shelby and fucking Steel Magnolia's Julia Roberts. I'm sorry, divine masculine, you here. But we'll be side note talking and shit. You know how we do. But anyway, you ready to be a real police officer. You're gonna try to figure out how to join the academy. But I can't take a knee because I'm wearing all white. I was going to put this on the Fool and the 2 of Wands reversed over here. So that's what I'm saying. All the shit that you did not, that's what I'm saying. You didn't, this is selfish to me. All the fucked up shit that you, chasing windmills. This motherfucker Ripper did not want to say baby Jessica. You know what I'm saying? So the outcome is like, you kind of stop thinking about yourself for a little while, divine masculine. For a little while, you cut that shit out, right? You stop making bad decisions for the next 7 days. Really, I feel like you don't make no decisions. I feel like you just pause, like totally freeze everything and go home, literally, and just like take a breather and shit. I feel like you can't, I feel like there's some things that you can't really deal with right now and you kind of just give up. But not in a way like where you're like, I'm done. But like just the shit you can't change, my G. You know what I'm saying? Like it sucks being courtesy patrol and watching like a real crime go down and you can't do shit. You can't change it. You don't want to be courtesy patrol. You want to be I want to be a policeman, right? You want to be a real policeman. 1 on the 4 of Swords, 7 of Pentacles, official person. Let's see, one more. It's Brittany, bitch. This has been my favorite card so far because Brittany reinvented herself. That's on the 4 of Swords, 7 of Pentacles, and the official person. That's what I'm saying. You finally let go, divine masculine. For this divine masculine that I'm picking up on, you surrender, G. You really do let go of all this shit and all these people, places, and things. But you are going to be tempted. You know what I'm saying? I feel like it's going to be a hell of a temptation, too. I feel like yours is mostly going to be with money. But because it's going to be with motherfuckers you don't know, that's what's going to set your alert system off. Because you already don't trust people because you know what I'm saying? Shit, motherfuckers don't trust you. You know what I'm saying? You're giving off the same energy. You know what I'm saying? You are what you attract. So you attracting off brands because you acting like an off brand because you want to floss in front of people that don't matter. Just remember that shit too, G. Anyway, Divine Masculine, that's been your reading. Let me get the fuck on, right? For the next 7 days. Like I said, it may or may not have resonated with every single Divine Masculine. Give no fit nuts. Still, thank you for visiting my channel and my Trippin' or Not Tarot. My name is Cockfrost, but you can call me the Ghetto Nun. Please hit like, subscribe, share with your friends. Info for private readings will be below the video. I will talk to you later. Love you. Bye.